I've seen the edge of the world a few dozen yards from my deck at my home. It's a fantasy world that Mother Nature allows me to view. On certain autumn mornings, the scenery from almost 4,000 feet changes dramatically, not just morning to morning, but moment to moment. Living above the frost level, I can look down upon the clouds from my home here in western North Carolina. Often the unseen hand of one of the muses dips her paintbrush into the rainbow and spreads a silver mist across the landscape. Whole mountains disappear. First one, then another, until all are gone. There's nothing to be seen out there except an endless, glistening silver space. The edge of the world has come to within a few dozen yards of my home. There are times when I'm startled by the sudden appearance of a bird. It can come and go so quickly that by the time I turn my head, it's already fading away into the soft, hazy mist. Occasionally, I'll hear its far-off call to its mate. Finally, one of those muses, perhaps in anticipation of what is to come, decides to remove the mist, first on a peak which slowly comes into focus, and shifting course confronts another mountaintop as some giant ship emerging from a fog-shrouded sea. The long wisps of disappearing mist, like the tail of a comet moving in slow motion, it's making its way through the mountains and valleys. Finally, the pine trees, which as lonely sentinels sound the all clear. The sun, having its breakfast, is sucking up the wind, warming it and expelling it, sends the mist into hiding, and warms the waiting flowers, trees, and grass. All this has been the prelude to an exciting and fully orchestrated act of nature. For to all has been given an equal share of sunlight and moonlight, and of mountain echoes and scented pine forests, of bird song, of wildflowers, sunrises, and sunsets. Now Mother Nature is about to put on her autumn best. She'll greet you in the morning in green and gold, and by noon she'll be wearing orange, crimson, and russet. At evening she'll put on her silver and blue. She'll orchestrate an original composition with bird song. The wind will swirl through the valleys for her low notes and filter through the trees for her woodwinds. All nature in concert is presenting herself, partly in mist, shadow, and mystery, then revealing just how dazzling she can be. She flirts with us, tempts us, and makes us long for and desire to be with her. She insists if she is to reveal herself to us, we must spend time with her. Mother Nature is fair, for if we do, she'll continue to reveal herself to us in all her many guises. Her voice, sometimes as a bird singing gaily, sometimes as a laughing waterfall, and if for some reason we displease her with our conduct, she can thunder her displeasure. As all women, she desires to be loved. She deserves that, and we owe her that. No man, no artist, be he a Da Vinci, Michelangelo, or Van Gogh, could produce these original works of art and beauty as revealed by Mother Nature, as she parts her celestial curtain and says, "This I do 1,000 times a day in every land around the world, and I will do it all again tomorrow, and all the tomorrows to come." I can only contemplate on this act of beauty performed daily by Mother Nature, on 1,000 mountaintops, on 10,000 shorelines, and perhaps on 1 billion other planets. For as I see it, I'm Roy Lamont.